Halo guys, kita balik lagi guys. Apa dulu guys? Kita atur-atur dulu. Halo Monkey Delivery pertama bang. Thank you. Kita tes satu game dulu di laga cepat, guys. Abis itu kita push divisi. Thank you guys yang udah like, guys. Jangan lupa di subscribe juga ya. Kita main berapa game aja ya, sambil nunggu sholat Jumat, guys. Cuma Persib Bandung. Kita tes main dulu ya. Habis itu kita terus divisi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Aduh, tinggalan bolanya, guys.
And here's Batistuta. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third.
Nggak dapet. Del Piro.
Goal kick. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yes, getting the best out of him. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn,
Kurang-
whether you're a striker or not. Just
kurang greget ya,
anticipate
guys.
a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, they'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And this is Del Piero. Xavi Alonso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fernandez. Well, they could break here. Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. He's picked his way through. Important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar proves. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pirlo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Stood up well to him there. Cruyff. Quality ball. And it's Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picked.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Fernandez. Still just a single goal between the sides. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch onto this? He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Del Piero!
Oh, no.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Del Piero. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. Fernandez, well seen, saw that coming. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Xabi Alonso. Number 15, Fernandez. Coming on the field, number 9, Erling Haaland.
And it's Batistuta.
Number 19, McAllister.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a hard ball.
Halo Haikal. Thank you udah mampir, Kal. Kita tes formasi ini guys, bagusan DMF atau sama-sama peringkat ini ya, 50 ribuan. Roamingnya anjir.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mateus with the cross. Rummenigge! Well, that is clearly not the outcome.
Rummenigge.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's played forward. That's a sharp pass. That looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. He's cut it out. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Piero. Great shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary. Rummenigge! It's in! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opponent.
And Del Piero! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Madrid, and the shots! No way through. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Back into the middle. Mateus looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Del Piero. There's a sharp little ball here.
Hampir, guys.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
A quick
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution
1-1.
Number 15, Del Piero.
Madrid kick off the
Coming
second
on the
half.
field is number 9, Pele.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And the pass is intercepted. It's Pele!
Pele.
And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. But just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Del Piero.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Just about up to the hour now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Del Piero. Threads one. Del Piero! They want to be quick. Oh, what has happened here?
Aduh, kena beleti anjir.
Knocks it into space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he cuts out the supply. Mateus. Gattuso. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Tries to play it through. And Dyke gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. The final 5 minutes. And it's Belletti. In towards the back stick. Mateus.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Lah, bisa begitu. Beruntung guys itu guys, hoki. Guys, jangan lupa di like ya guys, di subscribe juga. Ketemu peringkat 50 ribuan ya. Ini kayak gini anomali anjir. Biasanya OP.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central character who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking for the run. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Xavi Alonso threads one in. That's good vision. Check claims comfortably. Now, what about a counter-attack? Belletti. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Puskas.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, just skips past his man. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for a run-up. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Pele. And the shot! Oh, Borussia Dortmund! Blood drawn. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Anomali kan, Radeon.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Suspicious ball here. Nice to get it clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Johan Cruyff nggak bisa gerak, guys.
Oh, that's neat. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Lizarazu gets it away. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Tele! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into overtime. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Del Piero! And he's heaved it away.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Del Piero. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's in a great position here. He's onside. Over to the left. Cross needs to be good.
Bisa-bisanya anjir. Bisa-bisanya guys. Kayak gitu, dia bisa heading.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Koundé clears. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Del Piero and Cruyff!
Ini stunning anjir.
Brilliant save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cleared without complication. Pedri, and it's Pirlo. Puskás. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Xabi Alonso. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pedri.
Dari tadi loh,
Swiftly.
nggak ada pelanggaran sama sekali anjir.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Jelek banget mainnya anjir.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
From the regional police department.
Well, after all of that, Jim,
Kalah sama divisi kayak gini doang anjir.
I really couldn't see what this team...
Mending gak pelo nggak sih? Box to box kita masih jelek-jelek guys. Ntar lah sambil ngulik. Masih enak pakai 5 back sih. 5-2-1-2. Persib Bandung.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's Raul. Nicely aimed pass. Bruno Fernandes. takes a shot. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Yaya Toure. Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Still goalless. Now it's Osimhen. Done delicately. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is one way to stop him. Raul. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And the whistle's gone. Presumably
Raul.
offside.
Bisa-bisanya dia lolos pengawasan backnya, guys.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted. Half an hour played now. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's Pirlo. And this is Adriano.
Adriano.
The referee rightly gives him offside. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Raul, brilliantly cut out. Luis Suarez. Raul. And here's Osimhen. Oh, important interception. And he's managed to get rid.
Rapet banget ya tengahnya ya.
Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Padahal menyebar ke sisi loh.
Halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Lagi jelek sini Johan Cruyff.
On the field, number 9, Adriano. Coming on the field is number
That
7.
gets things going for the second half.
Substitution in progress.
So neither side has yet broken through. Tries to get it clear. And this is Raul. He can get that clear. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's in on goal. Luis Suarez!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Floated through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bale. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale chasing after it. Belletti, he has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Oh, header!
Oh,
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, they can break here. Saliba, Raul. Back into the middle. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it. So attack once
apa
again,
ini Johan Cruyff?
defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's
Jauh
always
banget anjir umpannya.
complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Udah jam 11 guys. Wah, ketemu banget Barcelona, guys. Nggak ada strikernya ini anjir.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Del Piero reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Back towards the middle. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the right. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo going face to face with his great rival. Rafael Varane. Pirlo. Lizarazu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus. Scholes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose... David Villa!
David Villa.
Well, he doesn't need a second
Oh, dia
invitation,
pakai
even from that range.
penguasaan bola ini kayaknya. Jurgen Klopp. Serangan balik cepat, guys.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Villa. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. And it's Bellingham. They get a throw in. Oh, Important interception. Pirlo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. A heavy challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Back in possession and ready to go again. Danny Olmo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Messi. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Del Piero.
Duh, nggak bisa cepet banget. Thank you guys yang udah like.
Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Hello
here.
everybody, and a quick announcement now.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half.
Kita masukin Johan Cruyff apa ya?
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And this is Adriano. Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was good alertness. Could move up a gear here. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far
Salah,
as they go.
salah.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Vega. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is a crunching tackle. And he's heaved it away. Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help.
Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Luis Suarez. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Pass is just off target. Belletti. Mateus.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Del Piero. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's fabulous. Adriano proves just a little bit too strong.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there.
Nggak penalti lagi, guys.
Tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the whistle goes.
Harusnya gol itu anjir.
Telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome
And if you do
inevitable.
have a chance today, please take some time
The
out
end
to
of the
give your
game.
support to our Vega
Reflections?
Stadium Fund.
Well, I think all things considered, Peter.
Thank you guys yang udah like.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Ajax have got it back and they'll have another go. Xavi. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Rui Costa. And that's play. Real chance!
Masih tembus anjir.
Looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Udah keluar loh padahal. Bisa jadi dia pakai SA, guys.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. Pirlo, Batistuta, Xavi. Rui Costa. Rui Costa's cross. Czech claims it without any fuss. And here's Batistuta. And here's Suarez. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to
Astagfirullah.
compromise.
Dihajar terus.
And this is Batistuta. It's Pirlo!
Anjir.
Goal, Ajax!
Baterainya lowbat, guys.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 26 minutes is number 21.
Ajax are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Terrific header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky
Bang, nggak
goal.
sholat Jumat, sholat
Goal
Jumat.
like that usually
Sholat Jumat lah.
get punished.
Ntar masih apa? Satu game, last game. Last game, Haikal.
Number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Vicente Lizarazu. Coming on the field, number 13, Hadrian. Number 17, Mateus.
Madrid can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And he's being shifted off it. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Takes a shot!
Pada kalah body mulu ya. Anjir, guys.
They are really pouring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully. Things starting to look very comfortable. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Astagfirullah.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez!
Kalah body mulu loh.
And that's definitely not his best.
Has been indicated.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
We are glad
change
to inform
at this
you that
stage.
today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution on the field, number 17, Mateus. Coming on the field is number 6.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the finish!
Astagfirullah.
Real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time.
Bisa-bisanya nge-shoot
That's a warning
posisi
to
kayak
the
gitu
opposition.
anjir.
This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rui Costa. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rui Costa. Batistuta. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Turan is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Chips it through. He has a look up. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose!
Astagfirullah.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he's been shot!
Ya Allah.
That is decidedly
Emang mainnya anjir ini.
Shot out there. That first touch, sensation.
Mulai ngeselin kan? Aduh.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri. Adriano. Great vision. And this is Cruyff. He could be in here. the shot! He scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Minimal imbang guys.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
No, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Bale. And this is Del Piero.
I thought it was going to happen there.
Udah habis
How many
waktunya.
more chances can they realistically expect now?
Emang tim rusak guys.
Luis Suarez.
Apalah.
And we're
Fuck
done.
man.
Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately decided
Bisa-bisanya,
by
guys.
just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown.
Oke guys, kita off dulu ya guys. Kita mau sholat Jumat dulu. Thank you yang udah pada nemenin. Thank you Haikal. Thank you Monkey D. Luffy.